Hey guys, TheFox here, and welcome to the final episode of Renaissance SMP Season 1. Actually, we're located at a place that you guys may recognize from the first episode, in which I actually did my intro clip. Right here was where I actually broke my first tree onto the server. Boof was actually getting his cranberry horse right here as well. And wow, how things have changed. This is actually so crazy. Look at all of this. I just wanted to thank you guys for all the support in the series, because by far it's one of my most viewed series out of all the ones that I have in my channel. And it's just a blast, you know. It's just crazy for me to think that people actually like watching this. I am so sorry that I couldn't release all that many episodes. The thing is that now I'm actually kind of busy, considering that I am in college now, and my exams are gonna start in a couple of weeks, and I just really haven't had that much time, and I couldn't really record all that much of SMP, but I'll talk about that later. But yeah, guys, let's now start a final tour around the Renaissance SMP server. So as you guys can see right here, this is Basement Inc.'s banner store. This was a shop that Baz made for him to sell wool and banners, or shields rather. We have some banners, shields, and there's a banner pickup. I don't know for who this is. I can't quite remember. I think this is for the Nether portal. If you guys see right here, actually, this is the final destination of most of the things that I have with me right now. So as you guys may see, actually, this is the Renaissance SMP Season 2 shop, which was built by me. Welcome to the Renaissance SMP Season 2 shop. And here I'll be selling clocks on the floor where you're located at, and a map of spawn on the upper level. Now, actually, these maps look so sick. Look at this. So we're here on the right corner on the top. You guys can see where the shop is located, and you guys can see a bunch of things already, which you haven't seen in the past. And yeah, and down here is the Ender chest room. This is gonna help you guys as well when the map download comes out. You can actually get people's Ender chests and inventories. Mine is empty, but like Woe already has hers. Booth already has his. Monster, I think Toro as well. Vake. I don't think C-Mac has his yet. Zion has his. I don't think GL does. Waffle, he was going to do it. Jake still doesn't have it. Electro is getting his computer, and Baz already has his. But yeah. So this is Buff's shop, which is Joe's obsidian shop. He sells 20 obsidian for a diamond or a GB. Now this right here is a plot that was claimed by Monster. This is Monster's hot deal. It was built by me and Woe. You can buy lava buckets, obviously he's out, and flint steel, which he obviously is out as well. No payments in here either, because we actually built this really recently. So we have this little basketball court, which me and Woe actually built. This is the first shop of the server. This is Woe and Joe's Calco. You guys may remember this from the first episode as well. This is Boof's and Woe's shop. They actually sell a stack of steak and a lot of leather. And yeah, this shop has been here for a long time. Now this is the renovated enchantment shop. It used to be located where that fountain is, but then Woe decided to make a better structure for it, and so this is the end result. This is the enchantment shop. Now this is Dar's Wheat. 1 wheat for 1 diamond. Well, we just gave him donations basically. This was Dar's only shop on the SMP, and we actually blew it up several times, so that's why there's this fences right here. This is Cranberry's Hideaway, which you guys may remember actually from an episode that I did with Vake, and we actually played in this. He actually added a new level to it. This is 2 diamonds per break, and actually it has a lot more better stuff, but I never got around to doing it. This is the redstone shop, which used to be Brady's. It passed on to Jake, and Jake passed it on to Zion. He worked on this pretty recently as well, and yeah. The shop looks pretty cool, I think. this is the infamous Birria, which I bought. I had all my food needs be sustained right here. So this is Vacan's Birria. Right here we have the Monstadio, books, lapis, more. He sells books, or he used to. He sells lapis, redstone blocks, and saddles. He's all out of the books and the saddles because the book deal was actually pretty good. This is a Thanksgiving shop which Will made around Thanksgiving. Yeah, the shop is like not all that deep inside, so we can easily see in the entire shop by just going on the front of it. It looks pretty cool. I really like how this turned out. This is not meant to be here. Actually, this should be removed as well. And this is the let's name this the mailbox. There you go. So we have all of our, like, everyone on the server has their mailbox, including Salty, which sadly left. But everyone in here has a... I have a coupon from GL and a donation from CMAC, which I actually may keep in here. I think I'm gonna keep it here for the map download. If we walk down here, we're gonna eventually get into Basement Inc.'s Bait and Tackle shop, which was built right as Vaz joined. And you can buy some enchanted fishing rods right here, and he used to sell fish. Seems like he's out of the puffer fish and the other products. He had, like, I don't know, he had other things. I can't quite remember what it was, but yeah. No, now right here, this is a recent build that me and Will actually ended up making. This is the horse stables at the spawn. This is Horge, which is Jake's horse, because George actually died. Will ended up killing him by accident, and then he, like, got back from the dead as a skeletal horse, and now he's named Horge. And yeah, we have the stables right here, and it looks pretty cool. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and yeah. So right here, we have GL's dye shop. Now he's basically all out, I think. Oh, he actually has quite several dyes. It was built right as he joined the SMP as well, which is pretty cool. It's like, it's a really good shop actually. And yeah, he actually bought off some lapis for me to sell it at his shop. Now this is Salty's eggs. This is Salty's shop that she was going to make, but then she ended up leaving. As you can tell, we actually gave some donations, like We Miss You, and then a bunch of diamonds. It's actually named Spec13 because of my resource pack, but it's diamonds. Right here we have where the flower shop used to be. Now it became a park with a fancy parkour. So yeah, there's this nice parkour on the citrus park, which was built by me and Mo. And actually there's a nice surprise, which I'm not really gonna go to the end of the parkour, because I don't want to show you guys what it is in there. So this is the other exit of Foxes and Wolves stables. This is Vake's kit shop. He sold like kits for basically like every need that you had. This shop was actually pretty good, and I think a lot of people bought off from him. A lot of several kits actually. This is the back entrance of the Citrus Park, which leads to this bridge, which leads to the actual mirror lake, which was built by me, and the statue right in the middle was built by Boof. Actually, Boof's last login was right here, or last log off rather. And yeah, so we have the mirror lake, which has a pathway which ends abruptly right there, but it goes around the entire lake and around the statue of Cranberry, which looks pretty cool. So this is Jake's drugstore, which was actually the most profitable shop of the SMP. Yeah, as you can tell, he's allowed except for the cocaine and the crocodile, I think. Yeah. So yeah, this is Jake's shop, which was the most profitable. This is the known shop where we stored all the things down there. This is Toro's Bakery. Toro's Bakery, he sold baked potatoes, cookies, and bread. I gave that all the wrong order though. This is Gabe's Freesta. Gabe's Freesta was not really a shop. It's more like a thing where he puts things that he doesn't really need, so that if you need something and it's not like on the non-shop, you may actually try to go check on Gabe's shop because he probably has it over here. We have the lecturer's roast room, which was actually blown up, but I'm gonna try to fix this for the map download. This is the lecturer's roast room. We never actually got to make the events, which is kind of unfortunate. This is the experience. The experience has like mini games like Choose Roofs, One Live, Would You Rather, and Never Have I Ever. Now right here, this is the Quick Quartz, which was the lecturers, but then it was bought off by Roll. And yeah, that's basically all that there is to say about this. And this is what you need when you need. This is Wo's shop. You can actually get some gravel, or you used to be able to get gravel, flint, coal blocks, and there's a flint and steel in case the nether portal actually gets deactivated. This is the news bulletin. It's gonna be kept like this until the reset, basically. We're not gonna be changing this at all. Boof's Mesa shop with Joe Jr. He actually sells clay and cactus in here. And we have the final shop, which is Wo's orange juice shop. There's one orange juice right there, and she has several payments which she actually may have forgotten to get. So right here we have our little meeting spot right here. The entrance is right there, and then it leads to this little meeting area, in which if you guys are actually subscribed to Electro, you may have seen one of his videos in which we announced the SMP member of the month, I think. It was something along those lines, and yeah. Pisa Tower, actually, this chest is mine. I actually did the leap of faith. I had 49 deaths, and then I decided to give it around 50, and I tried the leap of faith. But yeah, this is the Pisa Tower, which is one of the most iconic builds on the SMP. It basically like gives off what the SMP is about. It's the only like Renaissance themed build that there is around here, actually. This is the spawn chunks, and it actually signifies into which directions the spawn chunks go. The iron shop, which actually was built by me, Baz, and Joe. If you guys remember from my iron farm episode, you're gonna remember that we only had the system set up, and then we made the shop around it. As you guys can see on the floor, this is an iron golem, and let's see how much iron we have. A lot. A lot, actually. There's still a couple more in the chest as well, which are completely filled. And we have the poppies as well. Now, if we move towards here, we're gonna find the amphitheater, which was meant for us to do the speeches for the elections. However, we're not gonna really have all that much time for that, and yeah, it's gonna be just like a fancy building that we have over here. Right here, even though the glass is not finished, this is like a little dome of like the first shack that me and Will actually stayed on the first day of the SMP. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So this is the spawn building. It's a square with like fancy designs on the floor, and the nether portal and the dragon egg right there. I really like how the spawn looks, and the only problem is that it's quite expensive to fix, but it's okay. So this is Electro's library, which we actually decided to clear out from all the water and stuff. I think the sign can be removed. Let me remove it really quickly. And yeah, so this is the library, and it looks pretty good, like without any of the water that was covering it at first. I think it's basically finished. I don't think that Electro is going to be working on it anymore. This is some pathways that we actually made, me and Will, that connect the main spawn to the castle, as you guys can see on the distance right there. And we added some of these splints, which I actually wanted to add several more. Me, Will, and Vake, we actually fought the dragon yesterday on the new 1.9 fighting setup, and it was a mess, but we managed to end up killing it, so that's all good. So now we have all of the chorus flowers set up right here next to the library, and this looks pretty cool. But first, before going towards that direction, let's go towards here. As you guys can see, this is Spooky Pumpkins by Mr. Bass. It was made around Halloween, and he sells popping candy, chocolate bits, chocolate blocks, Whiz. He sells a bunch of things like candy and stuff. The Secret Santa, which was built by me, and Vake, actually. Well, Vake helped me, Baz helped me as well, but it was built primarily by me. I don't know if you guys really know, but I live stream a lot on the SMP, and like most of the progress that I have made around here, it was all made during live stream, so you should definitely follow me on Twitter. it's gonna be on the description, so that you can know exactly when I'm live streaming stuff. But yeah, so this is the Secret Santa, which was worked on during Christmas. What is my pickaxe doing here? And down here is where we have the system. Fortunately, everyone actually got gifted, which is pretty cool. So yeah, this is the Secret Santa. And now I guess let me ender pearl over. So yeah, this is actually, I think it's GL's skyscraper, which wasn't finished, and that's Bass's skyscraper as well, which wasn't finished. And this is the last build that I have to show you guys on the spawn of the season. So this is the castle. I don't really want to go inside because I want you guys to see it during the map download. There's all the wood that we have here. For some reason, oh, this is the missing wool piece, apparently. Let me fix this really quickly. Boom, there you go. But yeah, so this is the castle. I don't really want to go inside and show it to you guys because I feel like you guys should probably go look at it from the map download, which is going to be provided for you guys as well. Look at how much we have actually achieved. It's crazy to think of this, and seriously, I just want to like give some messages now about how much I love this SMP, how much I love everyone that is involved with this, and how much I actually had of fun with all of these people. And yeah, this is the first map that we actually all played together, and it just worked out. We're moving now to Season 2. Salty, we miss you. If you ever want to come back to the SMP, you can just like ask us as well. But yeah, I just wanted to use this last portion of the spawn clip to just say how much I actually love these people. Literally, they are like one of the best people that I've ever met. We had so much, like, we did so much in this world. We did so much, and it's crazy because I've did so many projects with so many people as well, and we had such a blast. This was seriously such a blast. This was an amazing experience, and I'm so glad that I got to be with all of you here. I'm gonna say the name of all of the members of the SMP, just to thank them all personally. So thank you, Brady, Monster, Boof, Woe, Turo, Darth, Electro, Jake, Vake, Bass, Salty, C-Mac, Bright, Gabe, Waffle, Zion, and GL. Thank you guys so much for everything that you actually did in this SMP, and for all the fun that we had, all the blasts, all the experience that we had in the server. I am so happy that we had all of this, and this was just the best experience ever, and I'm so glad that I was here with you guys. And now I guess it's our time to move on to Season 2 to have better builds, better experiences, have more fun. It's just gonna be an amazing time, I hope. Oh no, freaking Endermite. But yeah guys, now I'm gonna meet you all back at my base, actually back at Villager Utopia, and then we're gonna move on to my base. So see you guys there. Actually, we are at the Nether Hub already. I completely forgot. So this is the Nether Hub, which was built by me and Bass. We have all of these little sections of portals. So we have forest, we have the packed ice biome, we have the end portal, and we have the Mesa tunnel as well. It was all built by me and Bass. The ceiling was actually made by Woe and Bass. And yeah, so that's all that I have to showcase of the Nether Hub, and now I guess let's move on to Villager Utopia. Hey guys, we're back onto the episode. So this is Villager Utopia, which was actually the first project that I worked on the SMP. The portal was moved. It used to be all the way back there, but now it was moved to here. And me and JL, we actually worked on the Villager Utopia here. And we made all of these houses. I think this is basically how the Villager Utopia is gonna be. This is the Indian Villager Utopia. I may actually just plant some more trees back down here, and yeah, basically. Oh, this one is needing a ceiling. Oops, I actually forgot about that. Hold on, let me try to find a crafting bench and make just a quick ceiling, I guess. There you go, it's made. But yeah, so this is Villager Utopia, and this is how it turned out. I just may need to actually extend the pathway towards here, but it's all good, and actually connect this house up as well. Those are just a few minor tweaks that I'm gonna be doing to the Utopia village part, and yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. If we go inside of this tunnel right here, we're gonna actually get to the known part of Villager Utopia. As you guys can see, we have the little lake that I worked on the first episode as well. And if you guys can remember from the first episode, we were right here with our dog, and as you can tell, we have now this amazing little exit way out of Utopia. This is for the villager transporting. But yeah, we have this nice little way. Down there we have a zombie spawner. I don't want to really take all that much time, so I'm not gonna go there. We have here the villager trading hall, which actually was finally decorated. This is a mending villager, by the way, if any of you like ever decide to play on survival on this map. There's a mending villager right there, and this is the farm section of Utopia, so that we can actually trade the crops with the villagers, and I think that's basically it. The only other thing that we have is up here. We have the villager breeder right here, which was actually one of the first things that I built onto the server as well. It actually was the cause of some like chunk corruptions, I think, because there were many villagers inside of here, and the server actually crashed because of it, and the world actually had some chunk errors because of it. Wow, that was way back at the beginning though, on the first server, because we actually switched hosts a lot. But yeah guys, so I think that's basically all that I have to showcase. But yeah guys, so I'm gonna be heading towards my base, because I think I showcased basically everything from Villager Utopia, and I don't really want to take all that much time with this, and I'll see you guys now back at my base. Okay guys, so we're now heading into my base. As you guys can see, my nether tunnel was actually completely finished, and now we're basically onto the portal that leads to my base. I'm gonna miss season 1 as well, oops, I just need to. But yeah, so this is my actual base. As you guys can tell, Stark, the dog that has been with me since the very first day of the SMP, is here. Right here on his little house that I actually made. Freaking monster. He misspelled season 1. Freaking monster. This was my secret Santa. This was obviously Jake who gave me the quality bow. We have my horses right here. Actually, let me just make a little pathway for them using my shovel. Oh, some server lag or actually some client lag, rather. So let's just connect this up right here. There you go. So now my horses actually have a way out, and we can just plant a couple of trees right here. But yeah, so that's where my horses are. This is the second statue that I actually built. The diamond sword is actually kind of weird, but it's okay. It's because of 1.9. And this is the third statue that I made, which is actually entirely covered by the trees, which is a shame. Let's just try to clear it out so that we can actually see the statue. But as you can tell, you can't really uncover it completely, but the statue is actually holding a jar of water that goes in directly to this river. We have the jungle village. Let me drop the sign. I don't actually need it. This is the jungle village which I was working on, but I actually, let me put the sign right here. Jungle village. If we go up this hill right here, we're gonna eventually get onto the volcano. If we jump, we're gonna get inside of with what's actually my base. So I have right here my storage facility. It's huge, and I have this little lonely anvil right here in the middle. Actually, I'm thinking of putting some pathways here in my base as well. But yeah, so now right here we actually have all my animal farms. We have chicken, we have cow, we have pig, and we have sheep and bunnies or rabbit. if we head down here, we actually have only my beacon here. I was going to work on an armory and stuff like that, but I decided against it. But yeah, this is where my beacon is located in case you guys want to see it for the map download. And this is the furnace area. Not really much to say about it, really. Now, if we head towards this direction, we're gonna actually get onto the portion of the farms of my base. So I have wheat, I have carrots, I have potatoes, melons, beetroot, and pumpkins. And if we head towards this direction, we're actually gonna get onto the cave spider spawner, which was actually a part of an episode that I actually didn't release because I didn't really have all that much time to edit it out. But I have a cave spider spawner right here, which is actually adapted to the glitch of the piston 1.9, so that's pretty cool. You just take the minecart, in case you're gonna play on this. You just take this minecart, you go up, and you stay on the AFKing room. There's 3 spawners up there. And the spot in which the AFKing room is located at is in a place in which all 3 of the spawners are gonna be activated, so it's gonna give a lot of cave spiders in no time. So this is the one final... Wait, did I say a name tag? I thought I did. But this is the last portion... Oh, I do see a name tag! That's Gabe! But yeah, so this is the final little piece of my base, which is the exit from underground. Hi, Gabe! Gabe is on the Discord. He's listening to my recording. Hello! I'm coming to meet you. Oh gosh. Hello! Oh my god.
Alright, alright.
Oh god.
I just ate like a lot of chocolate cookies today. So yeah, we'll go back to your recording now.
Oh my gosh. Basically, all that I have to show of my base, there's just this little lone wither school right here. Gabe! Oh my gosh. But yeah, guys. So that's basically all that I have to show you guys about my base. Oh yeah, there's one last thing actually, which I'm not really gonna show because it's kind of far away. But if you guys head towards that direction with the map download, you can see a little platform made of cobblestone right on the distance right there. That's the sea temple. There's actually a sea temple right next to my base right here. So yeah, that's basically all that I have to showcase about my base for you guys. And yeah, now let's move on to a little special thing that I have planned to tie off the season of Renaissance SMP. So yeah, guys, I'll see you in a second. And hi, Gabe. Everyone say hi to Gabe that just like entered the recording. And yeah. But yeah, guys, I'll see you now again on the last portion of the video. Okay, guys, so we're back here onto the episode. Me and Gabe are actually here right at the ender, at the RSMP Season 2 shop, actually, not the ender chest. So actually what we're gonna do right here is deposit most of our stuff inside. So there's actually a wall for the 7 originals right here, and then there's the other walls which have everyone else. So yours is right in the middle, Gabe. As you can see, you have a chest for your ender chest stuff, and the one on the bottom is for your inventory. So actually, what I'm gonna do right now is give the final destination of all my items. I'm just gonna keep a couple of food on my inventory now, but everything else is gonna be deposited inside of my... Actually, this is not my ender chest. What am I doing? I bought iron from the iron shop, by the way, 5 diamonds. I'll leave it there.
That's all I have. I have nothing in my ender chest. You can take
your
it.
armor, Gabe.
Oh right, armor. Damn it.
Actually, this is...
I was gonna...
Okay, so this is my inventory. This is my inventory as per the last time that I'm gonna actually be using it. Essentially, I'm just gonna keep these 2 ender pearls right here.
You can take your chorus fruit back, by the way. Take some farm flesh. So I don't need it.
The rest of it, except for the boots, I'm gonna put all of this.
If you look, there's in here.
I can see. But yeah,
ender chest, I have nothing.
I'm just gonna go actually really quickly get my ender chest stuff right here.
Oh.
I should probably put an ender chest inside of here, probably. Not yet. I have some
I'm just gonna
tweaks to do still. But essentially,
I'm gonna
this will be
one pork chop in the ender
thing
chest.
I'll do. Okay, so this is everything that I have inside my ender chest, which I'm actually gonna put inside of my ender chest. So yeah, guys, so this is basically all the stuff that I had in my ender chest, and there's quite a few things inside of here actually. I have some dragon's breath as well, some ender chests, diamond boots. And
Ooh, interesting. I never.
No, rude. Stop stealing my things.
No, that was not me. That was monster. I didn't pick up your stuff.
Freaking
I was just
monster.
looking at it.
Okay, but yeah, guys.
Yeah, ender chest. What did you give me one? Yeah, ender chest in your ender chest.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Look at that.
Ender
That's like
chest
so
has
meta. Like, you have to. Yeah.
I'm just now gonna take out my boots. I think I may keep my pickaxe just in case, and my bow and sword. And then when I actually finish recording the last part of this episode, I'm gonna deposit everything definitely for the end of season 1. But yeah, I'll see you guys now on the final portion of my episode. So yeah. Okay guys, so this is the last portion of today's episode. If you guys can remember from the first episode, this is right here the spot in which I actually did my intro. So we spawned actually right in that hill over there, which was actually terraformed a bit since then. But yeah, that's the original spawn point, and yeah, it's actually crazy.
Hey guys, TheFox here, and welcome to the first episode of Renaissance SMP. This is a private whitelisted server in which there's currently 7 players. Those players are Buffalo Joe, Terra, Brady, 11, Wolin, Dark, and Dinar.
But this is roughly where I cut down my first tree actually, and then I started saying about the members of the server. And right here on this mountain, actually we terraformed this so you can really see it. But it was in this mountain that I got my first pieces of cobblestone.
And so this is the server we're starting right now.
Now, if you guys check the first episode, you're gonna see that this is the first cave that I actually went in. It's right next to the iron farm out there, and I think I went this way, and this is right here where I actually smelted some of my iron. I placed my 2 furnaces in here, I think. It was either on these, and I just placed my furnaces here, and I actually made my first pieces of iron armor.
Wolin died because of fall damage. GG.
And then I ended up digging around here, and I ended up meeting Booth right here. Was where we met each other, and then I just kept like switching the items onto my inventory. I don't even know exactly what I was doing in this portion of the episode, but I was actually caving here. With Booth. I think I just went up maybe. But yeah, so this is where I met Booth on that clip. It was around here that I actually grew my first carrots actually. It's now basically covered by the entire spawn building, but it was roughly around here. Right next to the entrance to the hill right there. It was, I think, where our sweet shop or Booth's game is located, is where I actually planted my first carrots, and I tried to grow them using some bones, and then I got attacked by a zombie.
And let's use the bones that we have in order to grow the carrots.
Then I think I went this direction, and actually something that wasn't on the episode, but I made a little bunny hole right here to start some bunnies that were on the plains biome, and they were located right here where the casino area that Baz was going to develop is located at. And yeah, so then I think I went up this way. I remember that I walked past this mountain and I saw the flower forest. Was actually debating at first to move here, but then I decided against it. I think I went around this hill and I went where the castle is now, and there used to be a huge hole back there actually. I think we'll fill the entire cave that was there so that she could put the castle on the hill. But yeah, I made all of this way right here, and let me just try to go around these trees. I walked all of this way, and I eventually reached a portion of the mountains which I actually could see. I think I even walked a bit farther, if I recall correctly. I just walked around here, and then I actually, on the distance as I walked, yeah, right here. So it was actually back there, and then I ended up walking towards this direction, and the first thing that I ended up seeing was this village right here, on this exact location. This is where I first saw the village. Then if you guys remember from the actual episode, I actually dug inside of here. It's a mess here because we've been like goofing around in this area, but this was the chest that I opened, and I actually found the first diamonds of the server, which were 3 diamonds if I recall correctly.
Oh! From the village.
And I actually put this pillar which says
claimed by TheFox.
From there, I actually went towards this direction, and I walked up to what you guys can see on the distance now is Villager Utopia. Let's end our approach there really quickly. So as you guys can see, this is Villager Utopia right here. The village that we first found was back there. And this is Villager Utopia right here, where we actually worked on my base. So let's walk inside and go exactly to the spot in which I actually saw the little curvy part of the terrain with the lake. And then I said something along the lines right here that this terrain is really nice, and then I made a
Oh, this is a nice valley.
And right here was actually where I got the dog. The tree in which the dog was in is actually gone, but this is the same lake that we actually found on that episode. And then what I did back here, I don't know if you guys can remember, but back here, right here I think, was where I actually decided to make a little farm for myself, to sustain myself for the first day, so I could get some carrots, potatoes going.
What we're gonna do is, I made a little temporary setup here for me to plant a couple of stuff.
And this is the final location of the actual first episode. As you guys can tell, I think a creeper maybe has blown up in here, so the terrain doesn't look quite as the original episode. But on the spot right here where I first ended my first episode, or my first recorded episode, which is actually a part of the montage, this is where I end off my last episode of Renaissance SMP Season 1. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content, and yeah,
I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of Renaissance SMP. If you did, be sure to leave a like and leave suggestions in the comments for things I should do in the future episodes. So see you later!
That's basically all that I have to showcase you guys about Renaissance SMP Season 1, and I'll see you guys again for Renaissance SMP Season 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Goodbye!